Welcome back to session 4 of determiners. In the previous session, students, you would have learned what are determiners, what are the different types of determiners, and also would have learned in detail about the first 3 types of determiners. So what are determiners? They are words that sit in front of a noun and modify the noun, isn't it? And the first 3 types of determiners are the articles, demonstratives, and the possessives that you have learned in the previous session. So in this session, you will learn what are quantifiers. So what is a quantifier, students? A quantifier is a word or it can be a phrase which indicates a number or amount being referred to. The word quantifiers itself gives you a hint, quantity. So it tells about the measure or the amount or the number. And where do these quantifiers sit? They generally come before a noun or a noun phrase. We use quantifiers when we want to give someone information about the number of something, like how much or how many. Few examples of quantifiers are some, many, a lot of, few, little, both, and so on. Where can we find quantifiers or other, where will we use quantifiers? Quantifiers can be used with both countable as well as uncountable nouns. So there are few quantifiers which are used only with countables, there are few which can be used with only with uncountables, and there are few which can be used with both countables as well as uncountables. Look at these examples, students. There are some books on the desk. He has got only a few books. How much money have you got? In all the 3 sentences, if you could keenly observe, some books, a few books, much money. So some here is a quantifier and also a determiner. It tells you about the measure or the quantity of the noun, that is the book there, and it sits before the noun, and therefore it's a determiner as well as a quantifier. Same in the second sentence, a few books. A few also tells about the quantity of the noun books there, and therefore a few is a quantifier. Books is a countable noun. A few is used with countable nouns, and therefore a few is a quantifier here. The last sentence, if you can see, much money. Much is a quantifier. It gives you the measure. It gives you the amount of the noun, that is money there. Money is a uncountable noun. The word much sits before the noun money and modifies it, and therefore it is also a determiner. So what is a quantifier, students? They are words that give you information about the number of something, how much or how many. There are 3 types of quantifiers that goes with countable nouns. Quantifiers, the first type, that are used with countable nouns. The second one, they are used with uncountable nouns. And the third type of quantifiers that can be used with both countable and uncountable nouns. Okay, either countable or uncountable, both you can use. There are few quantifiers like that. Examples of quantifiers that are used with countable nouns are a few. For example, a few friends, a few cups, a few people. Friends, cups, people, all are countable. Quantifiers that are used with uncountable nouns like sugar, tea, money, advice. A little sugar, a little tea, a little money, a little advice. All these are nouns that are uncountable. And the quantifier, one common example of a quantifier that goes with both countable and uncountable is a lot of. This goes with countable nouns as well as uncountable nouns. This table gives you a list of quantifiers that goes with uncountable nouns and another list which goes with countable, and another list that goes with both either countable or uncountable. It can go with countable as well as uncountable nouns. To name a few from each category, for with uncountable nouns you can have quantifiers like much, little, a large amount of, a great deal of, and so on. With countables you can have many, several, few, a number of, a majority of. And with both countable and uncountable, you have all, enough, more, most, lots of, plenty of, any, some. So these are few quantifiers that goes or that are used with countables, uncountables, and both countable and uncountable nouns. Let's see how some and any function as quantifiers. Where are these two quantifiers used? Or rather, they are used with countables as well as uncountable nouns. Okay, so let's see. It is when it is used in the affirmative, that is positive sentences. There are some vegetables in the fridge. The nouns that the quantifier some is modifying, the noun that it is modifying in the first sentence is vegetables, and that vegetables is supposed to be countable nouns. Look at the second sentence. The same quantifier some modifies a noun money, which is uncountable. I have some money in my wallet. Some money. Some is a quantifier. It is a determiner. It modifies the noun and it also sits before the noun, and it is modifying a noun which is uncountable. So some can be used with countables like adjectives, countable nouns, as well as uncountable nouns like money. The second case you can see where you are requesting or offering help or offering something to somebody. Would you like some tea? Could I have some water? So tea and water both here are uncountables, and you use some to refer to both, to modify both the cases of uncountables. Same way, negatives. When you say negatives, you will add not to the sentence. Okay. She does not have any furniture in her living room. So here any is modifying the noun furniture, and therefore any is also telling about that she doesn't have any furniture, meaning no furniture. The meaning of the sentence is there is no furniture in her living room. So any is talking about a quantity, therefore it's a quantifier. It sits before the noun furniture, and therefore it also acts as a determiner. Similarly, you can see any oranges and then any sisters. Oranges and sisters, are they countable or uncountable? They are countable nouns. So any can be used with uncountables as well as countable nouns.